Hey, good afternoon. This is Matthew. I'm up here on a roof doing just a test square example for you guys. So when you're doing inspections, you know exactly what to do. So I'm on this back slope. I write a few things and then I actually draw the corners of a 10 by 10 square. 1, 2, and 3. And then the other one's right at that satellite dish. So I'm not messing with that one, but just to give yourself an idea of how many hail hits are inside of a 10 by 10, and then wind is per slope. So the test square, this is how I write it out and how adjusters write it out. So you got back north 10 by 10, and then the H stands for hail, and then inside a 10 by 10 I've got 9 hits. Okay, wind is for the slope, so I've got 1 wind crease shingle on this architectural roof and on this slope. So it's just a small slope here, but I've got hail hits here and then 1 wind. So the way we mark wind, and again this is just an example, but if I came over here and I had a creased tab that had markings across the top that was lifted and creased, I would chalk it with an underline showing that it's wind. I would show this in my example videos. And then hail, when I have a hail impact like this, I chalk it around it. Or if you're in a nicer neighborhood where people don't want the chalk all around, you can take and just, if that was a hail spot, I can just barely underline it. That way you're not seeing it from the ground. So depending on where you are, but I've got 9 hail hits, so I chalked them all. You can see here, I just put some dashes around them. I've got my 1 wind crease shingle, for example, there. So 9 hits inside of a 10 by 10 square with 1 wind, okay? Whenever you're doing inspections, you wanna look at least 3 directional slopes to see if you have 7 or more hail hits inside of a 10 by 10 square. So this is just an example of how to do an inspection, what it's looking like, and how to show a customer what an inspector and an adjuster would look at when they came out here. This is exactly what they would do to see if there's enough damage that qualifies for a full roof replacement. So again, chalk off 10 by 10 squares, back north 10 by 10 square. You got 9 hits inside the square, and how many wind crease shingles per slope. So this is how we write it out. Thanks guys, appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.